Hello, welcome back. We'll see that some more questions. These are the long type of answers which were asked most of the times in the university examinations, end of the end term examination. We'll see that one by one. The first question is that illustrate the r minus 1 and r's complement for the binary, decimal, octal and hexadecimal number system. So if you want to find out what is the meaning of the r's complement r minus 1, then only you can able to find this complement method for either it may be binary, decimal, octal or hexadecimal number system. So what is the meaning of here r means, right? What is the meaning of r means? The number of bits or number of digits which are used in the particular number system. For binary number system, how many bits we have? 2 bit, right? So it means that what is r's complement means 2's complement. R minus 1 complement means 2 minus 1, right? Then 1's complement. For decimal number system, what is it? Decimal number system means representation of the 10. So what is r value? It is the 10. So r's complement means 10's complement. R minus 1 means 9's complement. This is the representation. Now for octal number system, what is r's complement? Octal means 8-bit representation. So r's complement means 8's complement. R minus 1 means 7's complement value. For hexadecimal number system is nothing but the representation of the 16 bits, right? So r's complement means 16's complement. R minus 1 complement means 15's complement, right? Now just try to read the second question. In how many ways a negative number can be represented? Explain each one with an example. Right? Here in the digital, we don't have direct procedure to find out, like by using plus symbol, minus symbol, whether the given number is positive number or negative number. So we have the 3 ways to represent the negative number. The first one is the sign magnitude form. Second one is the 1's complement format. Third one is the 2's complement format. In sign magnitude form, based on the, we will be having the bit sign bit value. These are nothing but the magnitude form. Suppose if number is something like 16, right? 1 0 0 0 0. If you want to find out the positive number or negative number means, by using this signed bit we are going to find out. If it is 0, it is the representation of the positive number. If it is 1, it is the representation of the negative number, right? So we know that how to find out the 1's complement as well as the 2's complement. For each and everything we need to give the example, right? Now try to read the next question, last question. So for that they have given some number. For that given output also they have given some b value. We need to find out the determine the b value, right? This is something difficult question which we have seen, right? In normal number system these kind of questions we are not going to solve, but the most of the time they are asking this type of question. Now how to find out means 16, right? 16, what is that number? Equal to 1 0 0, right? So what you have to do is just you apply the positional weight. What is the meaning of this one? 16 means 10 power 0, 10 power 1. So here what is the value they have given? B, right? So b power 0, b power 1, b power 2, right? Now multiply 16 into 10 power 0, right, plus 1 into 10 power 1 is nothing but this value, equal to b power 0 into 0 plus 0 into b power 1, something like this we need to do. Let me tell you, for 1 0 0, right? So this is nothing but, right, b power 0, b power 1, b power 2. It means that b power 0 into 0 will be 0 plus b power 1 into will be 1, right? Now b square into 1 means b square, right? B square into 1 means b square values, right? Now what is this one? B square equal to, right? So 10 plus 16, 10 power 0, right? So this value we need to write down, right? 10 power 0 plus 16 into 10 power 1. So this is nothing but the value we are going to get. So like that we need to start the problem. Just here what you have to do is just we need to apply the positional weight. Here also we need to apply the positional weight. Then find out the fractions. Then you will be finding the positive value as well as the negative value. The final answer is the positive value is the final answer, right?